Good morning, good morning. You're having coffee with Miss Coco. I like to take my first sip before I speak to you. So this is what I'm sipping on. Bustelo, espresso style. That's the coffee that I'm drinking on. And I'm sipping on something good. That's the sound of a good brew. I want to talk about a few things today, as I always do. You know what I like to do? I like to just talk. I just like to sit here and go with the flow and be on the fly. So one of the things that I just want to say or address or speak on, whatever, you see what I'm doing, I'm talking. I have a real disdain. I don't want to say disgust, but I find it real rude and disrespectful that when you are speaking, I find it real rude or disrespectful when someone is having a conversation with you and they rather look at their phone, they rather text, they rather watch a YouTube video, they rather do something more important than listen to you when you're talking to them. I find that very disrespectful. So being that I'm expressing my feelings about such an action, I hope that whoever hears this and who is dealing with me in the future can understand how I feel about people who would rather be on the phone looking down on the screen of their phone, watching TV, watching YouTube, texting somebody. You might as well FaceTime them while you're talking to me. It's very disrespectful. And I know that I'm not the only one that feels that way. So that is why I'm speaking on it. I know I am not the only one that feels that way. You're talking to me. You're having a conversation with me. And what somebody else is doing or what they say is way more important than you giving me your undivided attention for the moment in time that we are in when we're having dialogue or conversation. I don't understand why you feel like that is more important to do right now when you could just easily talk to that person later. You could easily watch that video later. You could easily text that person back later. You could easily Google that search later. Look up what you want to look up on the internet later. They're so important. So important to let me know that I'm not as important as what you're doing right now and you're talking to me. But you want respect. You want respect. But see over here, respect is not given. Respect is not something that is put in the little box that we go give to charity. It's earned over here. It's earned. You want respect, it's earned. You want this sliver of respect. You could get more than a sliver if you gave more than a sliver back. It's disrespectful. It's just disrespectful. I don't know how many times I could say it. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to anybody. Don't do that to anybody. Even if you don't respect them, you cannot deal with them enough to give somebody their undivided attention when they're talking to you I just feel like, what is wrong with you? I don't even really have the words to say. I have more questions than answers, than statements to say when it comes to that. What is wrong with you? Why do you feel like it's okay to do that? Because I'm here to tell you that it's not okay to do that. It's not okay to do that. Nobody likes that. You on the phone so much anyway, like you running a Fortune 500 company or something. I don't understand. All these rude behaviors today in society, and people want respect. You don't protect women, but you want respect. You don't lead with morals, but you want respect. You leave people out in the cold. People in poverty, people in poor, people in need. You don't provide them with the things that they need. People shouldn't have to go to the government and get government assistance. They should be able to go to their community and get assistance. They should be able to go to their family and friends to get assistance. But nobody wants to help anybody out, but everybody wants respect. We want all these things. We want rights. We want respect. But we don't do the things that we need to do to get rights or respect. We do what we want to do. We do what we want to do. You think somebody owe you respect when you do what you want to do. You don't never do what you need to do. You don't never do what you have to do. You always do what you want to do. Everybody's supposed to think about you, but you're thinking about yourself. Who do you look out for other than yourself? Do you look out for your parents? Do you look out for mom? Do you look out for dad? Do you look out for grandma? Do you look out for grandpa? Everybody wants respect. Over here, respect is not given, it's earned. You have to earn such a thing. For something to be given out, it has to be reciprocal. It has to be an even exchange. You give me respect, I give you respect. I don't give you respect just because you want it. Another thing that's rude that people need to stop doing. When you're on the phone with somebody, when you're calling somebody, now you're not standing in front of them having a conversation. And I just spoke on, you're having just to go back a little bit, Someone is having a conversation with you. You have your phone. You need to go put your phone up. You need to go put your phone in your pocket. You need to go turn it off. You need to go put it in another room. You need to do something. But that phone does not need to be out. That phone does not need to be in the presence of two people when they're standing in each other's face having a conversation or engaging in dialogue. It's disrespectful because you're letting the other party know that what I got going on with this phone right here, what I got going on with this phone in my hand right here while you're standing in front of me or while you're sitting beside me trying to talk to me, what I have going on this phone is more important to you. It has more value than you. And we already talked about, don't say you love somebody when you, or you care about somebody, or somebody is important to you when you're doing things and you're showing action that shows that the other party or the other person has no value, that this is more important than you, but go ahead. But then you want respect at the end of the day. So moving on. The next thing is when you're talking on the phone to somebody, these are the things that should not happen. You should not keep a person on hold. You should not have all these people in the background listening to everything you and the other party is talking about, listening to everything, everybody in the background. You talking to somebody on the phone, everybody in the background, everybody in the background. Don't you dare ask a person on the other line, what did you say? You know, you would have heard what they said hadn't everybody been in that room. You should have walked out the room and had a conversation with the person that you're trying to talk to. What they call me just, okay, well then if you can't leave the room right now and it's gonna be more than 5 minutes, then you probably should tell that person, hey, I know you called me. I'm in the middle of something, I'm busy, let me call you back at a more convenient time. That's just phone etiquette. Everybody want to put everybody on speakerphone like this a comedy show, like this a joke. What is this? Am I talking to you or am I talking to everybody? That's all. That's all I really want to say, honestly. Everybody wants respect, but you're rude. You're rude and crude, but you want respect. I don't know how many times I can say it. And don't say, well, you just do that to everybody, or that's how you are. That's just how I am. No, that's just how you are with me. But then you still want me to fool with you. Because you're not going to do that to somebody else when you trying to get this job or you trying to get this promotion. You're going to do whatever they ask you to do. You're not going to be disrespectful to them and leave them on hold and have them on speakerphone in front of everybody and be on your phone texting and looking at YouTube videos and researching stuff on the internet while they standing in front of you, but you'll do it to me and then tell me you want me to respect you at the end of the day. Where they do that at? Because they don't do that over here. They don't. If you think they're going to do that over here, I don't know what to tell you, because there's nothing to tell in their regard. People got life really messed up, and then when it come to me, like I have life messed up. Alright. Is it a new sheriff in town? Is it a new sheriff in town? Just asking for a friend, you know. Don't be popping up to people's houses. You say you coming. You popping up at people's house with you and a friend. You popping up to people's houses. They didn't ask you to come over their house today. You popping up. Who are you? Who are you? It's a lot of crude and rude behavior. It's no manners. It's no civility. People don't act civil anymore, but they want respect. People don't follow rules. People don't follow the directions. People don't follow the law. They just want to know the rules, the directions, and the law. Not to follow them, not to do the right thing so they can get around them or break them. It's garbage to me. Everybody want respect, but don't want to give respect. Everybody want rights, but don't want the responsibilities and don't want to make the sacrifices to have the rights that they have. And then as soon as they snatched away, you up here looking in the sky, walking around in La La Land, looking crazy. I think I deserve respect, but if you don't think I deserve respect, then sit down and tell me why. Because I don't want to keep putting up with certain things. And I'm really not. I'm really not. You should respect yourself enough to respect those who do try to give you respect, even when some of y'all don't deserve it. But people have dignity. People have morals. People have manners. So they try to give you something that you don't deserve. And so instead of you looking at it in a way like, yeah, they respecting me, even though I did what I wanted to do, at the end of the day, they still respect me, haha, whatever. You want to laugh, you want to prove a point that you didn't have to give nobody respect. Somebody still respected you at the end of the day. Okay, well, instead of you looking at it like that, you should look at it. Let me tell you how you should look at it. You can do what you want to do, but let me tell you how you should look at it. You should look at it in the sense, this person gave me respect despite of me disrespecting them or not giving them the respect that they deserve. You should probably look at it as, that person has dignity, that person has integrity, that person has morals, that person has manners. Instead of looking at it in a selfish manner, like, despite of me being me, doing what I want to do, this the way I am, and they still did it anyway, you should look at them and see their character, and see the goodness in their character, and see what you can learn by it. And try to follow suit, because it will work better for you in a lot of aspects of your life than just being who you are right now with this mentality of, well, that's just the way I am. I just like to be on my phone. That's just the way I am. People don't really say nothing about it. They're not, most of them are not going to say anything about it. About you standing in front of them. A lot of old people will. You're not old just, but you at old, you got something to say about it. You have something to say about it. Yeah, I do have something to say about it, because I have sense and I want respect, and that is the way where I want respect. That is the way in which I want respect. I don't want to be sitting up here wasting my time, wasting my breath, talking to you just so you can be on your phone to somebody that you feel is more important. An article is more important for you to read right now while you listening to me. You do that too. You do that to your boss, who has sense, who has morals, who carries themselves in a certain way. You're going to still keep getting paid the same thing. Don't come in his face asking for no promotion. You're going to try to look up. You're going to try to look up them 2 weeks and be all super respectful and on point and everything. You want to go buy them coffee, go bring them lunch and all this stuff, because you're trying to get something you want now. Where was all that respect, and where were all those good morals and manners all the other times when you didn't need anything. What you need to do is respect people and treat people how you would want to be treated. And then you wouldn't have to work as hard when it came to you trying to get the things that you want in life, like promotions, raises, making more money. You wouldn't have to butter up and kiss butt as much if you wasn't such a butthole. So I'm talking about these things because they have been on my mind for a long time. I don't understand why people do it. I don't understand why my generation does it a lot. I just don't understand it. I find it very disrespectful. I know I've said that 1,000 times in this video right now, but I don't care. If you don't understand anything else about what was said today, understand that main point, that these actions, these things in which people behave is disrespectful. You liking them hearts right now, you leaving that comment, that's not more important than you talking to your grandma right now, than you talking to your boss when your boss is talking to you right now. You a man, you do that to a woman, but then you gonna want to get something from her later, right? You gonna want some loving, you gonna want some butter on the biscuits later, right? Right? You gonna want some attention, right? But then you can't give her the attention that she deserves. He gonna take you out to dinner. He gonna take you out to dinner. You at Ruth Chris. He trying to have intimate time with you outside the physical. Buy you a nice dinner. Get you a nice glass of champagne. A nice glass of wine. You sitting there with a nice, beautiful, thick steak in front of you. All you care about right now, you don't want to talk to him. You need to take a picture of the steak right now. And you need to put it on social media so all your girlfriends can see, or all the people that you want to make hate on you right now see. That's all you care about. And you see people like me, they look at that. That's all. I'm doing this for them. I'm wasting my time on them. I'm wasting my breath on them. Just for them to see nothing in me. Just to ignore me. Just to ignore me. Just to feel like this is more important. But go ahead. We go aheads to y'all. I know you standing here talking to me, but I'm on the phone right now looking at this video. But go ahead. I know you took me out to dinner right now, but I just need to take pictures of this food right now. But go ahead. I know you say you love me and I'm the apple of your eye and you want to spend time with me right now. But I'm texting my friend right now. I gotta show them something right now, or they text me and I can't text them back later. I gotta text them back right now. Like, why you talking to me? But go ahead. Well then, go be with them then. Go be with them then. And a lot of people miserable. Not all the people you texting are miserable. fact that's when you standing there and you texting this person back, that person like, well, I don't care. As long as they texting me, I don't care if they don't talk to you. Okay. Well, some people are miserable. They want your relationship to fail. They want your marriage to fail. They want you to not have that job that you need to have or supposed to have. They want you to keep having that dead end job. They like you. They don't care about nothing but themselves. And if they unhappy, they gonna make sure they enabling you things. They're gonna make sure they're enabling you to do things that's gonna keep you stagnant, that's gonna keep you behind, that's gonna keep you not from being a better person, that's gonna keep you from not moving and living in your higher self and doing the right thing, because they miserable or because they a low life and they need low lives around them. And just like people on a higher plane are trying to move with solid people and have people in their life that serves them for the betterment of their mind and a higher thinking of their body and a higher thinking of their spirit and a higher thinking of the decisions that they make in life and a higher thinking, they're on a mission too, to convert people to be low lives just like they are. And instead of you seeing that, you just grateful that somebody giving you what you want instead of what you need. They give me what I want. They don't get mad when I'm on the phone texting somebody. I be texting in front of her or him all the time, and he don't say nothing. Right? Because they probably be on their phone too. Doing the same thing that I'm talking about. To other people, to you. And you just accept it. But even if you let somebody do that to you, that don't mean that it's right. You don't care if they disrespect you, but you care if I disrespect you because you disrespecting me. Funny. So that's really, I can't keep saying it 3,000 different ways the same thing about what I'm really ticked off about. People like that, I'm just addressing it. You're still gonna do what you want to do at the end of the day. Maybe you can get by with doing stuff like that with me, okay? I Over time I don't think you can, because my tolerance is getting really low for stuff like that. Do you wanna provoke me so I can slap the phone out your hand? That's what you want me to do, but I'm not gonna do that. Cause you like, I want you to slap the phone out of my hand so then you can buy me another phone. I know. I know. I know. People like you, I peep that. I peep game. I wanna piss her off so bad. When she talk to me, I know she don't like me being on the phone while I'm talking to her. I hope it piss her off so she can slap the phone out of my hand and then she can buy me another phone. I know. But when the person that does the same thing that you do when it comes to being on your phone in front of other people, when the low lives slap the phone out of your hand and they disrespect you, don't ask them to buy you another phone, but you'll ask me to buy you another phone. When I get mad, they get mad, treat you like garbage. You go buy them a phone when they break your phone, right? Garbage. So go ahead. I've expressed my concern. I've expressed my thoughts, my feelings on this subject. Like I said at the end, I find it highly disrespectful, rude, and crude. And don't say you want respect at the end of the day if you're not giving it. It's earned over here. So, you one of those people nobody can tell you anything, and then you end up finding out the hard way. Not through me. Maybe not through me. But if it's meant for you to learn that lesson, you gonna learn it either way, some way, somehow, on what you shouldn't do in life. Maybe you don't feel like it's a mistake because that's who you are. That's just the way I am. But when it's time for you to learn your lesson, you always end up learning your lesson. We all do. So, I'm ending it. That is all that I have to say. You're having coffee with Miss Coco. And you know what I want you to do. I want you to go out there. And you know what I want you to do. What do I want you to do? Tell me now. Yeah. I want you to go out there. And I want you to do what you need to do. I want you to do the right thing. And that's to be you. Be great. Be good. Until next time, darling.